yes, let's make sure you click. Oh, yes, and then you. Yes. Okay, let's resume.
Hi guys, DeeSims here and welcome back to the channel. And today I bring to you Barbie. He's great. No matter where she goes, dress her up from her head to her toes. And y'all, we are back. Generation 3 is here. Blaire is here. Y'all, I'm so freaking excited now. I know it's been a very minute. It has been a short minute since Barbie has been on the channel, and that's because we were preparing a mod for this series. But unfortunately, that mod is not happening anymore. So more time was added for me to figure out how I was going to reroute with the mod not being in play anymore. So I apologize that Generation 3 took this long, but I'm so freaking excited for it. If you've been living under a rock and you have no idea, like, how did Blaire become a teenager? Where did all of this come from? I am happy to say that I did do a live stream where we streamed Blaire's childhood. And it was basically like pre-Gen 3, where we raised Blaire from a baby. Because last time you saw Blaire, Bella Eve had pretty much just given birth to her and she was an infant. So from infant to teenagerdom, we played Blaire's childhood, and it is in a playlist here on my channel. It is 6 live streams. It is quite a bit of hours, so definitely something to watch while you don't have anything to do, or while you're working, cleaning, doing homework, or, you know, if you just want something good to binge, I understand. So if you haven't checked up on Blaire's childhood, these are all the little thumbnails on the screen. I will link the playlist down below so you can watch it in order and you can raise Blaire with us, because that's what we did on my Twitch channel. If you're not over there, make sure you are. The information is in the description down below, but we stream a whole bunch of prep stuff for Sims and different LPs, and we play other games, and we just have a really good time over there. So if you want a little bit more vitamin Z in your life, see what I did there? Make sure you head over there to my Twitch channel. What I want to do though is give a quick little recap of everything that we kind of did in those live streams. If you really don't want to go back and watch all of them, I'm just going to give you a quick recap. So Blaire has graduated high school. She's attended prom. She's had I guess her foot in high school a little bit. She's made new friends. We've developed a personality for Blaire. We know what she likes, what she dislikes. Also doing those live streams, Blaire got her first pet. Now, if you don't know, Blaire actually needs 3 pets to complete her generation, but we'll get through all of those rules in just a second. But this is Bagel, and he is so freaking cute. This is Bagel Bouvier. And this was kind of like her gift when she turned a child. Was it her birthday as a kid or as a teenager? I'm not sure, but this is Bagel, and Bagel will be going with us to our new summer program. I know you're probably saying, D, what summer program? What are you talking about? And let me explain. We're going down a different route with Generation 3 because of how Generation 2 ended. Now, I absolutely have loved our Barbie Legacy Challenge thus far. I love the changes and the dynamic and the drama. It is definitely not your typical Barbie that you will probably see everywhere else, but I love how we have been putting our own spin on it, and that is going into Generation 3 as well. Generation 3 says your family is pretty wealthy and you use your funds to open up your very own vet clinic and follow your dreams of being surrounded by furry little guys all day. But it might be a little bit more difficult than that. This is exactly what I'm talking about. In the middle of me introducing this generation, one of Barbie, our Generation 1 Barbie pets, has done. If you're in the live stream, Boba has already passed away. If you've been watching Barbie Legacy Challenge, you know that Barbie had a like pink heart Dalmatian dog named Boba. And then Boba, we adopted T, so it could be Boba T. And it looks like T just died. Oh my gosh. And now all of my Sims are about to be sad. Like, they're literally gonna be sad all day. This is so crazy. Hi Blaire, I'm calling to let you know that T Bouvier has passed away. I'm sorry for your loss of your dead pet. Y'all, this is not what she needs when she's about to leave for the summer. Let's try this again. So Blaire needs to complete the Friends of the Animal aspiration, max the veterinary skill, run a 5-star vet clinic, have at least 3 pets, and be good friends with all of them. And she must have the cat lover or the dog lover trait. And because things kind of switched up at the end of Generation 2, we're going to go about this a little bit differently. It says you thought it might be more difficult than you thought. And I leaned on to that a little bit. Now here is Bella-Eve, our baby, our Generation 2 business Barbie. And if you don't remember, basically Bella-Eve had Blaire very late in her generation, almost like 2 or 3 episodes before it ended. And that's because it was really, really difficult to find true love for Bella-Eve, with her working on her business and everything, and just these horrible sim men in this world. But we ended up finding Neil, and we thought he was the one, but proved us very, very wrong. But Blaire came later on in life, and therefore we had to do something a little different. We had to pivot. Today is Blaire's last day in this house. I know, the beautiful Barbie mansion that we made with business Barbie and all of her freaking money that she's earned, and we won in the lottery. We are now leaving this beautiful house, and Blaire is moving to the J.A.V.E summer program. She's going to be moving into her own dorm, and she is going to be gaining all of the knowledge she needs to even begin opening her own vet clinic. Now, this is us putting our own spin on Generation 3. She is going to be going into this program. Originally, there was going to be a mod dedicated just for this program for it to function perfectly. But of course, like I said, life happens and the mod fell through. So we have come up with our own situation of what we're going to do for Generation 3 of Barbie. Now, Blaire has been working her whole teenage life to get into this program. The J.A.V.E program, which is the James Academy of Veterinary Excellence, that's going to be run by the only baby Derrick, aka Derrick Jr. from My Single Father Let's Play. It is a once in a lifetime opportunity. It is a very exclusive, very expensive vet program for teenagers who are aspiring to be veterinarians and get into the world of animal science. And Blaire has been accepted. She's worked all she can to get to this point. She has grinded in school. She has been on top of her grades. Even though she was a little distracted, she managed to get in. You can't just buy your way into this institution. You also have to have the brains and the dedication. So we're actually packing up right now because Blaire is about to move in, and we're about to go right over there and check out J.A.V.E, again, the James Academy of Veterinary Excellence. And thank you, Twitch chat. I know this house looks so different, and that's because so many things happened in the live stream. Yes, Gideon lives with us. Briella definitely did live with us, but Briella actually is married now, and she has 2 kids, and she actually lives like across the street from her sister. I think she lives right over here. Yeah, she lives over here with her family. She comes over very often. Bella-Eve has fixed her relationship with her mom, and family has just been, you know, just at the top of this series. We've had some drama. We had a bit of everything. Like I said, Gideon moved in. We converted the garage using the new kits that had came out at the time when we were doing the live streams, using the Comfy Gamer and the Refined Living kit. And we just had a really good time with this series. So if you haven't checked out the pre-Gen 3, definitely check it out, because you'll get to see this house a little bit more lived in and all of its love and glory and all that good stuff. Look at all of this. We got Blaire's first day of school. We got little pictures of Blaire. We literally had a photo shoot every single time that Blaire aged up, and it was literally the cutest thing. But Blaire's all ready. I mean, if you look in her inventory, hold on, she has all of the new things. She has everything she needs to be Generation 3 Barbie. She is our next heir. So we have Barbie, we have Bella-Eve, and here we are with Blaire. We have our keepsake box that I have given it to Barbie. She is the designated elder, and that has been passed down to Blaire. We have heirlooms. I think this is one of her heirlooms, which is like this heart-shaped gemstone. So we have the things. We are going to be, I think off screen, I am going to be doing a will for Bella-Eve, because Bella-Eve has an insane amount of money. If you're wondering how we got all this money, definitely check out Generation 2. But not only did we have our own business, which was the House of Bouvier, which was our luxury handbag retail store, we also invested in some money trees. Girl, my good sis make a good $150,000 a day if she wanted to. Sometimes we harvest the trees, sometimes we don't. So we are very much in the riches of Barbie. With all that being said, Blaire has her own little checkings account that she can pretty much dive into whenever she likes. She also has a good amount of money that she's going to be bringing with her. She doesn't have to want for money. But one thing about Blaire is Blaire can care less about the money she has. She is not into the big fashion. She is not into the glitz and glam of things. She just loves being a regular schmegular teenager. She has a bit of a daring streak. She is a daredevil. She is rebellious. She doesn't really follow the rules all that much. She just does her own thing. But she's so cute and she's so sweet. And I cannot wait to embark on this new journey with Blaire. So let's do it. And just like that, we are here. We're back and welcome to J.A.V.E summer program. Now, this build is freaking massive and it took us so long to get together, but the speed build is available on my channel and this build is also on my Patreon. So if you're looking for it, you want to play in it, that's where you go. As you can see, we have our own dorms. This program only teaches 5 teens a summer and it is very exclusive and hard to get into, but when you do come, girl, you get luxury. You get your own townhouse as a dorm. And of course, we have our school building here. So all the dorms are the same. We just copied them 5 times. We did all of this live on my Twitch channel. So girl, if you ever want to have a good time, I'm trying to tell you, that's where you need to be. So right now, this is the dorm that Blaire is going to be using. This is hers. Everything looks the same right now. These are cookie cutter. We have not personalized them. We will be doing that before the next episode, so make sure you look out for that. But this is a dorm. You pretty much have a kitchen space, a living area. The program does give you your own computer and things like that. And then if you go upstairs, you have like this lofted space with your little 1 bedroom and your bathroom here. And of course, like a covered little patio. But this is it. Very quaint, very cute, nothing special, but very, very nice. Like this is a very nice townhouse. Some people's first places don't even look like this. So I think this is a nice luxury to have. Like I said, it is not cheap to go to this school. It cost a good $75,000 for the summer. So it had to come with some amenities. So yes, you come with the fully furnished house, and of course you can decorate it however you want. And that is just like music to our ears, because I definitely could see Blaire decorating this into her own style. Blaire definitely has like a very out there, like bold, cute aesthetic with her. So we definitely want to make sure we do all that. You can see some of the other teens are here as well. But yeah, this is pretty much the living quarters for the dorm. We have this little area in the middle where people can come and just hang out and stuff like that. And of course, we have the school building. This is where we're going to be, where all the magic is going to be taking place. So you come in here. This is your lobby. We're in the beautiful world of Del Sol Valley. So of course, we have the views. So this is the lobby when you first come in. This is the J.A.V.E lobby. And then you come this way and you have your classroom. This is where all the magic takes place. This is where we're going to be learning and getting all of our information. We do have some bathrooms through here. So of course, you know, you need those. Those are essential. And then we have our lab. So we have our little like wash station before you go in to like sanitize and get yourself together before you come into the lab. Very much a washroom, like you about to go into surgery. Is this realistic for a lab? I don't know. But I wanted to be on my Grey's Anatomy. So that's what we have right here. And then you come through here. And this is the lab. So you come in here and you can get all of your lab work done. There is a big assignment that is due. So I promise you, Blaire is going to be spending a lot of time in this lab. But yes, we built all of this and it was so much fun. It took a long time, but it is very much worth it. Like I really love how this all looks. And we got like all the medicines and all the little things you need to make treats and serums and all kinds of stuff. Absolutely love this lab. On the other side of the lobby, we have our like library kind of. It's serving as a little debate room. So this is where we're going to have debates and stuff like that. It looked like I left something on the ground here. I'll fix that. And then we have like some bookshelves over here. You can get some studying done. We have an additional computer and a little research computer, you know, whiteboards and things around. We also have the kids that are in this program. Blaire's picture will be there once she gets her official uniform. That's all the stuff we need to take care of today. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour of the school. I don't know what happened to baby Derrick's picture, but he's supposed to be right there, girl. There are elevators on either side of the building that goes upstairs, and upstairs takes you to our clinical area. So over here we have our surgical clinical area where our Sims are going to be able to come in here and practice surgery once they are very, very, very well versed in the veterinary skill. We're not gonna have them on that up front, but you know, when it is time, they do have it. And of course, over here, these are the exam rooms Blaire hopefully will be able to use when she gets her hands on her first real pet to like give like some medical treatment to. Yes, this is the room that she's going to do all that in. Then of course we have our eatery area. So we will have someone who comes in and who's going to be able to serve food. The kids can get food whenever they want food. Education, all that kind of stuff is included into the tuition fees. So even though it says it costs here, it's already paid for. Okay. So they'll be able to come over here and eat, hang out, whatever. They have this beautiful, I think it's like a pavilion. I think that's what it's called. I can't remember the actual like term for what this structure is when it's like overhanging the building like this, but it's a little overhang. And of course it has the scenic views. We do have like some skylights and stuff installed. It just looks really, really nice in here. And of course I love this orange color. Baby Derrick has a very, very specific like style. So I definitely wanted to bring that into this building as well. So yes, over here we have the lounge. So there's going to be a lot of work that they're going to be doing, a lot of studying and stuff like that. I wanted them to have like a little free space area that they can just kind of chill and stuff like that. So they have like this little card table over here. We have some music, a nice little entertainment system with a game and things like that. They have this private little balcony over here where of course we can see the views because again, we're in Del Sol Valley. So yes, paying a pretty penny for them views, but you know, they got it. And this is baby Derrick's office. I don't know if we're ever actually going to see him in here. If he does come up here, it'll be nice. But you know, right now this is just a room with a computer, but it is his office. That is what is designated as. And I think it looks very much like him. And I absolutely love it. You see all his degrees and of course hand sanitizer because baby Derrick, he don't do the germs. He is very much a clean freak. But that is it. That is very much the school building. And that is pretty much the tour of this whole lot. They do have like some outdoor space in the back that they can kind of utilize and stuff like that. But girl, it took us all day to get the tuition and stuff squared away, to get paperwork and stuff done. Bella Eve is here with Blaire. It looked like we already got Trashley at the door. And yeah, I think another thing I need to explain is how all of this is going to work. And all of this works with the Sims 4 businesses and hobbies. And I know I need to explain, and I'm going to do that. But before I do, if you're planning on picking up the Sims 4 businesses and hobbies or any other Sims 4 packs for that matter, don't forget that you can use my creator code DeeSims at checkout. A small percent of it goes back to support me and the channel, and I would truly, truly appreciate it. So any packs new or old that you're thinking about grabbing up for yourself, don't forget about little old me. But I do want to thank EA for sponsoring this portion of the video, and let's get back to it. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there was a mod that was being made specifically for this. We wanted things to work in certain areas and people to be doing certain things with autonomies and jobs and all kinds of curriculum and things like that. But that did fall through, and that's okay. So we had to be creative about what we were going to do. And that's where I come up with the J.A.V.E summer syllabus. I created this graphic to kind of break things down into what we're going to be doing. Now, the big thing about all of this is that Blaire's expected to do this huge assignment and turn it in at the end of the year. They get it when they first start, and it's expected to be worked on throughout the year and submitted at the end for the project to be completed and to say like you've like completed the program. And that big end of the year, or I'm saying end of the year, the big final project is that you have to submit a research thesis. And in order to even get to that point, you have to be level 8 of research and debate. So you'll see that the research and debate skill is another skill that she's going to be working on while she's in this program. So the big project is you must turn in your research thesis paper. You must do a student-led presentation where Blaire is actually going to have to teach and present in front of her class and her mentor. And lastly, she needs to submit her 55 lab created objects. Now, what I mean by that is that if you are working on the lab equipment for the vet, you can make pets, treats and serums and things, stuff like that. She's going to be expected to submit 55 of those. So 5 of each in all the categories. She's going to be expected to submit those with all of her final things to pass this course. So I created this little graphic to show basically splitting everything up into 4 sections. I don't think we're going to be doing like 4 full weeks of this program, but I split it up just to make it a little bit easier. And of course, if your Sims want to follow this as well, there you go. So week 1, she needs to meet her professor. She needs to meet her fellow students, purchase her textbook. She also needs to purchase her scrubs. I forgot to put that in there, but everybody is responsible for wearing scrubs and things like that. They're going to be working in the lab and doing lectures and things like that. It's just kind of like customary that they're in scrubs while they're in the building. She also needs to reach level 2 of the research and debate skill, as well as the veterinary skill. Now, semester 2 is intro to animal science. She needs to attend 3 lectures, practice lab safety by doing lab work here in this lab. She needs to craft 10 vet treats, reach level 4 of the research and debate skill and the veterinary skill. So we want to get her in the habit of like doing her projects so she just don't have all of it due at the end of the summer, if that makes sense. Semester 3 is preclinicals. Now she'll be responsible for crafting 25 treats. She needs to win a monitored debate, which means once she gets to a certain skill, she will have debate days where she has to go against her fellow classmates in debates, and hopefully she wins one. She needs to reach level 6 of the research and debate and level 7 of the veterinary skill in her 3rd semester. As part of her final project, she also needs to do her student-led presentation within this 3rd week time frame. So again, just lining things up, pacing things out so it's like she don't miss anything basically. And semester 4, which is the last one, is the clinical rotations, where she'll actually get to do some hands-on work with, of course, with baby Derrick mentoring her, where she'll cure 3 sick animals. She'll complete her 55 lab projects. So all of that should be due by then. She'll reach level 8 of the research and debate skill. Veterinary skill will be maxed at this time, and she will submit her final research thesis. So once all of these things are completed, we have completed our summer program. So that is pretty much it. Oh my goodness. I know this is a lot of information, y'all, but it is the intro and it's a part of it. Stay with me, girl. Stay with me. Last thing I want to show you guys is how exactly we're running this as something that's in the game. So to be completely honest, I am not interested in having customers come to our program right now. I will see people coming in later on, but right now I fixed it where everything is required. So only adults can show up here. They must have veterinary skill, and they must be wealthy. There's not a lot of Sims in the world who are doing that, which is fine because that's not really what I want. Also, I upped the price modifier so people will not be inclined to come here because again, this is an exclusive program. I just needed the small business for it to work like autonomy wise. I could have did it another way, but I like this new method better, so that's what I did. And if people do manage to come in here, they could come in. They're just going to be listening to debates or speeches or whatever. So that's pretty much what we're doing there. And then when it comes to the employees, everyone here is an employee, including Blaire. You can see all of the other students who we'll meet in just a second are employees, and everything they're supposed to do is craft on the vet medicine machine. So this is like crafting pet items, and then of course using pet machinery such as the surgery table and the pet exam table. Those are like their only jobs, and because they're employees and I'm giving them these tasks, they're doing this stuff autonomously, which is nice because I kind of don't want to control the other students. I just want them doing the same thing Blaire is going to be doing. Of course, we've hired baby Derrick, and his job is going to be like running lectures, and he's also going to be doing the mentorship. And then we have a person who is running our food stall upstairs. And I do have mods installed to give us more business activities and more employees. And I will link them down below if you're interested. But this is how I have everything set up. So if you're interested in doing it yourself, this is how you can do it. I know people don't always show this kind of stuff, but I know people like to do things, you know, their own way. And I wanted to show it just in case you wanted to do it in your own Let's Play, your own YouTube video, or just in your own free time or whatever. I just wanted to show it. So if you're looking to see how you can run like a university or even like a community college or anything like that, this is pretty much how you will set that up. So I think, oh my goodness, y'all, I think that is it. I think that's everything I needed to show y'all. I know it is late in the day, but we are at a good point in time. So let's come over here and let's bring Blaire and Bella-Eve in here so they can kind of get a feel for things. Like I said, I definitely know Blaire wants to redecorate, but we're not going to do that right now. We got so many other things that we need to do. I mean, right now her roomie or her classmate is in her dorm, which is kind of weird. I could lock these doors. Let me know what y'all think about that. I like that they're like, you know, like all around the place, but if we do want to lock these doors, we can. So right now it's just Blaire and her mom, and we're gonna say like they're unpacking and just like saying their final goodbyes, because this is gonna be Blaire's first time like away, y'all. Trashley, go away. No, go away. So this like her first time on her own. I know Bella-Eve is kind of really sad because, you know, this is her only little baby. But yeah, this is it, y'all. She gets to be on her own and do her own thing. And, you know, we're gonna redecorate and make Blaire feel like more at home, like with all her color and stuff like that. But right now, this is pretty much it. They're just talking and being super cute. I love it so much. So right now, this is Blaire's. This is Erica's. So Erica is another one of our students. We made our students on Twitch as well. So everyone had a hand in their personality and their clothes and aesthetics and things like that. So this is Erica's dorm. This one is Kato's dorm. So this is Kato right here. He is a potential love interest for Blaire. Everybody, when we made Kato, everybody was so into him and Blaire being together. I think Blaire actually has like a little crush on him when they first like came into this lot. Like they just kind of like had attraction towards each other. So this is super cute. This is his apartment, townhouse, whatever you want to call it. And then we have Dylan's over here, and then this is Mimi. So Dylan is here. Here's our southern country ranch boy, and he has a love for like horses and the ranch life and things like that. So he brings his own little experience as well, and everybody loves Dylan too. I love Dylan because my boyfriend helped make Dylan very much like on his personality and stuff like that. So it's so freaking cute. And this is Erica, and she is just drop dead gorgeous. Like I love her. And then here's Kato. He's like, think of like Alex Karev. If you remember Grey's in the beginning and how Alex Karev was just, oh, we all hated Alex, but we all ended up loving him at the end. That's Kato. You would never think he would be like, if you was to judge a book by its cover, you would probably not think that he was into like loving and helping animals and things like that. You could think whatever you want to think about Kato, but his heart, you know, it's all about his heart. And then you have Mimi, who is literally like the epitome of what Bella-Eve will want in a daughter. Like she is everything that Blaire is not. And we made her in that light to kind of see if their friendship or relationship would ever develop in that way. But basically Mimi is just everything Bella-Eve would want in a daughter. Like she's super into fashion. She is super into business. She is rich and she loves the fact that she has money and she's very grateful for it. Whereas Blaire just really don't care. You know, like Bella-Eve busted her butt for this life and to like be able to supply the next couple of generations with money. And Blaire's just like, yeah, I don't care about that. So this is Mimi, and she like, you know, she has like the Barbie pink and she has the aesthetic, and she is literally everything Bella-Eve would want in a daughter. And Blaire, they're like complete opposites. But Mimi is definitely a itch. The letter after A ends with the itch. Yeah, she's definitely one of those. She's definitely a mean girl. And we'll kind of see a little bit of their characteristics and stuff like that throughout this whole thing. But you can see everybody is up here on this wall. So yeah, these are all of our students: Erica, Mimi, Kato, and Dylan. Y'all gotta tell me who your favorite is down below. But look, it's Sunday, so we got time to like lollygag and stuff around. But yeah, we do need to do a couple of things though. Like my baby Bagel, he doesn't have a bed or feed any kind of like food bowl or anything like that. So we need to get those things. We also need to get her textbooks. Let's get her textbooks now. let's go ahead and get the textbooks right now. So if I come over here, we're going to purchase some books, and I want to go ahead and get all 3 of the research and debate skill books. We're gonna get all 3 just so we don't have to like remember and try to buy them all again. But these 3 books are gonna help her, you know, get her skills together. These 3 books is what she can read and study from throughout this whole summer to really get that skill up. So I'm just gonna open this real quick and grab these 3 out. I think I'm just gonna keep them in her inventory. She does have her own credit card. So this is Blaire's checking account. If you remember, her daddy do pay child support and her mama rich. So we brought some money with us. This money technically down here is not ours. It's kind of like, think of it like the J.A.V.E. Institute's money. But Blaire's money should come out of her little checking card. Now, if I click use, everything that she buys will come out of this account. She also should be able to access her account as well from her mom. So her and her mom have access to the same account. So you can see this is Blaire's savings account, which has $430,000 in it. Okay. And then we also have Blaire's checking account, which is like her little money to use. Right. This her spare change. Okay. And this is like what she can use when she's ready to buy her house and build her own vet clinic. So Blaire has money. Money is not a thing here, which is why we had to make this generation challenging in other ways. Can this man leave our house? But y'all, I just think this is so cute. Oh, she's hungry. You know what? Let's have Bella Eve make some food in her new little house. Let's have her just like serve some dinner or something. Okay, let's make some fried chicken tenders, because if that's not teen like, I don't know what is. But basically, we could just sit here and chill out. We also need to get the baby some food and a bed. Let's get Bagel some stuff right now. Okay, I went ahead and got a cute little pet bowl over here. We have this pink little dog bed down here, and I got a blue one for upstairs. Knowing that Bagel's probably just gonna sleep wherever, I just wanted to make sure we have a few things. And I think I already have like some toys and whatnot. And of course, we'll make sure we buy more and all that good stuff. But we do have stuff for Bagel. Let's go ahead and fill this really quickly so Bagel can come and eat and all that good stuff. And he can come over here and play with his little toy. Be super cute. Oh, look, he already about to wait near the food bowl. Like, y'all, look at him. He's so cute. My little baby. Not Bella Eve earned $35,000 from investing. Yes, sis don't have to worry about money ever. Like, sis got money just pouring. Okay, literally. It looks like some of the other kids are getting to know each other. I think Blaire is still wanting to spend a little bit more time with her mom. Even though Blaire is like super like out there and she does her own thing, she's not really scared of a lot of things. You know, this is still new, okay? She's an animal enthusiast. She's a daredevil. She's a dog lover. She's outgoing. All these other things that's going on. She animal affection. Just like sis is, she got a lot of stuff going on, okay? And we have made some progress with this aspiration already. When she first became a teenager, we chose this, and some of it was super easy, like be friends with one cat or dog, or be friendly 12 times. So now we can start working on the other things that we'll do throughout this whole thing. So yes, all of this is great. Okay, what's wrong now, my love? It looks like, oh, he may need to go to the bathroom. It looked like all Bella Eve is leaving. Okay, let me not control her so she can leave. Wait, hold on. Now she trying to leave and she didn't even finish cooking. Like, hold on, sis. Can you resume the chicken tenders? Can you do one of the jobs before? You know, just one of them? Okay, it looked like all she had to do was just sit it down on the counter, but it looks like mom is leaving. Bye, mom. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. Now he in here in his towel in front of her mama. Like, wait, this our first impression? We ain't even meet you like that. Like, you're just coming, okay, just coming around just in his towel, and we just supposed to be fine with that? All right, I guess. Okay, I know sis is hungry. Like, look, everybody just come in here and walk around like, y'all, for real? Can we do something? Can we fix something? I mean, we was just trying to have a conversation. Dang. Okay, look, she could talk to him enthused about dogs. Look, she about to eat her little fried chicken tenders her mama made her. Okay, it looks like the dog wants to go for a walk. Wants some affection, wants to play. Okay, wait, hold on, boo. Look, your little toy right here. Your little chew toy. Bagel, your chew toy. It's right there. He was stepping on it. But you okay? Look, we're going to take you for a walk in just a second. We still got stuff we need to do. Okay, well, he just came up in her house with his towel on. Okay, did she get to talk? Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that was it. Very short. Oh, I forgot her. She has like a really bad acne breakout right now. Okay, wow. He's playing. I want to get to meet everybody else, but I don't know what everybody is doing. So again, I'm not trying to really control anybody. Let's auto lights their bedrooms. Look like everybody is pretty much going to sleep. Dylan is, yep, look, literally everybody's going to sleep like clockwork. I did not tell them to do this, y'all. And it looks like Mimi is already asleep as well. Okay, well, Blaire, girl, it looked like it's just you. She really didn't get to meet anybody tonight because, you know, we had to do all the intro. But that's exactly how school is. You know, you just gotta, you know, get some stuff together real quick. Let's give Bagel some special smooches, and then let's also take him on a little bit of a short walk because he is not happy right now. Oh, he not happy, but he will be. He probably like, this a new place too. Where we at, mama? Where we at? But no, excuse me, Miss Girl, we not working out just yet. Can you take him on a little walk? A little short walk would be nice. A little short walk. Okay, my girl is on BC. I know y'all gonna tell me, but y'all know my sis is on BC. Okay, she has her keepsake box, you know, her Barbie keepsake box that we need to do. We also need to like get everything out of her inventory and like put up where it needs to be. She has her Barbie generation pictures. I'm gonna put all this out when we like officially decorate her place. Right now we just, you know, settling in real well and stuff like that. Let's have Bagel go ahead and do your business. But y'all, I'm so freaking excited about this whole new series, and then just Generation 3 in general. I'm excited to see all of this work and play out. We are gonna play the beginning of the day for tomorrow so she can at least meet her professor and do some research to gain her skill, because if you don't know, your Sims can only gain veterinary skill on a vet clinic lot type. So that's the only way you can do it. So I did find a mod to make us be able to gain that skill initially, because once they have level 1 of that skill, they can use all of the vet equipment that came with cats and dogs. Without that, they can't really do anything. So while she's walking Bagel and they get settled in for the night, we're gonna get ready for tomorrow for her to meet her peers officially in a better light, and meet baby Derrick, and just get ready for this whole new adventure in this summer program. But I know she a little nervous because you look, she never been on her own. You know, it's always been her mom and her auntie and her uncle. But like now she's like officially on her own, doing her own thing. I mean, she got Bagel barking up a storm. I think sis will be okay. Okay, y'all, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and why is everybody in her dorm? Like, get out of her house. Okay, you know what? Maybe we do need to lock some doors, but I wanted them to be able to like move around freely. Maybe just not in our house, you know? Maybe just not. And they all eating her chicken tenders. Like, dang, everybody got a kitchen. Y'all could cook your own food. Okay, y'all, it's bright and early. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. My girl just took her BC. Of course, her house is filled with a whole bunch of people. And one thing I want to go ahead and do is her routine. This is something I know I just need to go ahead and do because there's a lot of Sims here. I'm not going to be controlling them, but just to make my life a little bit easier, I like to use this routine mod where basically I can tell her to get up and use the bathroom, shower, and brush her teeth before she, you know, in the morning hours. You can also do a night routine as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do a morning routine. Well, I can tell her to wake up and she will take care of her bladder. She can take a shower, brush her teeth, and I think that's about it. I'll make sure I take care of her food and everything on her own. So I think that's about good. Now, one thing I forgot to do yesterday was buy her scrubs. So maybe we should go and do that now. This just reminds me that I didn't really get to show you guys Blaire's teen look, but there was a video on the channel, but I'll go ahead and show you all of her cute little outfits. My girl does have a little bit of hair now. She has a full little bob cut with her little bangs. Super cute. Here's her formal, athletic, her sleepwear, which I freaking love. Her party wear, we definitely went for like this strawberry and cherry theme. And I did later learn that her style is called like Danish pastel. That's pretty much like, think of it like the pop kit that we got. Like it was a creator kit. I can't remember what, pastel pop kit. That's exactly like Blaire style right now. And the same style I'm doing in my office. So everything is just super cute and super bold and out there. You know how Bella Eve was a little bit more conserved? Like, you know how I was really into fashion and business and very goal oriented and things like that. Blaire is just like, I want to be me. I want to have fun and I want to do what I want. And this is literally Blaire. She's very bold and out there with her clothing. You would never think that Blaire comes from a millionaire family. She's just, you know, chilling, doing her own little thing. Out of all her outfits, I think I would go ahead and change this one. It's cute, but it's not all that. So let's go ahead and put her scrubs on this outfit number 3. So everyone pretty much wears these color scrubs, but y'all know I have to do pink. Y'all just know. I mean, she's Barbie. We have to do either pink or like light blue. I just could not see Blaire wearing like nothing else with those colors. Okay, this isn't exactly dress code, but you know, we're gonna try to see if we can get away with it for right now. So this is her little scrubs for school. Y'all should let me know in the comments down below, like what time we should officially open. I'm gonna say 8 for today. I think 8 o'clock is a good one. Let's also remove concealer. No, we don't want to remove concealer. Let's go ahead and brush our teeth really quickly. I don't know where Bagel is. Bagel has a whole, hello? Is there a reason why y'all be in my house shirtless? Like, listen here, my girl don't have a good reputation with boys. Okay, girl, wait, you choose now to be sad about the pet. Please, we have too much going on. Please, we can't. Okay, let's have her conceal one more time. Conceal the acne. Conceal, girl, because it went away. Okay, and then let's go ahead and change our outfits into our scrubs. And I'm just going to go ahead and open so we can see how all of this runs. I don't know how smooth this is going to be, y'all. If this just turns out to be wrong, then listen. If we have to reassess, we'll do that. But as of right now, it's 8 o'clock. Everybody should start doing their part. As you can see, here's baby Derrick. Y'all look, it's him. To the random T-pose, look, it's him. Look at baby Derrick. He here, y'all. He about to teach these people down. Okay, so people should start going into the lab and doing their lab things. It's going to tell us there's no customers available, but that's fine. That's kind of what you want in the beginning, because I'm not big on having people, you know, come here like a business. I just wanted to function and such. Okay, I had to do a little bit of a restart because we was having some issues with small business, but now I think everything is in order. And as you can see, everybody is in their little scrubs and their uniform, and they should be going to do stuff. It looks like baby Derrick is about to teach a class, things like that. We do need to attend a lecture, but the first thing we actually need to do, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, I need to get on this computer. I'm gonna need you to go move. Can you go do your job? Thank you. What I need to do is we need to get the veterinary skill in order for us to even go do lab work and all those kind of things. We got to get our skills. So the mod I had mentioned earlier that I have is the mod where you can go and research. You can research becoming a veterinarian. That should unlock the veterinary skill, and hopefully my girl can get that so she can go and do these work on the things. So I want her to come over here and research. Excuse me, ma'am. No, hold on, let me put her upstairs. I keep having this thing where like my Sims are like T-posing and like resetting and glitching and stuff like that. This lady is technically supposed to be up here. Girl, hello? Oh, I guess we just having issues today. That's fine. Let's go ahead and have her research this. That should unlock the veterinary skill. No, girl, please. It's okay. It's okay. Look, oh, she's a little hungry and stuff. Hopefully if the lady work, we can go and get us some food upstairs. But please, she grieving because her grandmother's dog passed away and now she's sad. And I get it. Trust me, I get it. Bagel, hello? We at school. Bagel, go do something. You got all this area to do stuff. Goodness, you got all this area. Okay, she gonna talk to the dog about her problems. Okay, well, I guess that's just what we're about to do. Oh, look, here's Erica. Look, we never really got to introduce ourselves to Erica. Let's at least say hello. I know we probably did that already, but we can let's compliment her personality. Thank you so much for talking to our dog. I would love to get to know you, but I think my girl officially has the skill and she should be able to come in here and do. Not you in the lab with no clothes on. See, this is why they have policies now. We should be able to come in here and do lab work. Now, when I was talking about her thing, like her the lab project with the 55 lab project, basically she needs to craft 5 of these. And as she gets her skills up, you know, it unlocks more. So we'll just keep track of things like that. I think we should all try to come in here and like listen to a lecture maybe. Just so she can like meet her professor. She needs to meet all of her peers. Does she know everybody? I think she kind of how does she have such a great relationship with Erica off rip? Like how already? Oh yeah, I forgot she was dating this boy in high school. He's like a celebrity. Girl, I forgot all about him. Okay, apparently her and Erica are like best friends. We got our scrub, we got our skills. I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get everybody to come in here and listen to a lecture. So I think first thing I'm gonna do is maybe go ahead and form a group. And then that way I could say, hey, you know, like let's all come in here and maybe like listen to the lecture together. That'll be great. Looks like we have everybody just like coming in and tuning in. I think this is all good. I think everything looks great. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I need to get her like official picture. Okay, I'm trying to get everybody to come in here and sit down and pay attention to this lecture. Can y'all come sit down? Excuse me, sir. I mean, they do have other things they can go and do. They could go in here and go in the lab and work and do stuff like that. I don't know what he going over here to no. You come listen to this lecture. Come do something productive. What are you doing? You come listen to the lecture as well. We're gonna say this is like their first class. He come in here with no shirt on. That should just tell you, y'all, this school about to be trouble. Baby Derrick, you was very brave. Very, very brave. Was that the end of your lecture? Did I learn it? Did you start something else? I don't know. Did that give her anything? Like, did she learn research and debate from that? Oh yeah, look, she got some research and debate skill. Okay, now she's about to go make a little serum. So look, it's kind of working. I mean, he don't have his clothes or his uniform on, but look. It's kind of working. She in here doing some lab work. One of the things she got to make is this little treat thing. Industrial strength relaxation serum. So she has to make 5 of each treat. And there's 11 different things you can make on this lab station. So that results in the 55 that she has to do. So I don't know. It look like, girl, wait, where you going? Hello? You was still doing stuff. You want to come in here and continue to do what you're doing? Like, why are you out here about to go play Party Frenzy? I'm so confused. Baby Derrick teaching to nobody. She said, what are you doing? Using the bathroom in our house. Okay, never mind. In her house, which is nice. Okay, what are you doing? He's doing his part. Everybody else, what are you doing? Okay, she's coming to work. Everybody just kind of does their own thing, as you can see. But like, I'm really excited to get things together and working. So already she kind of did okay. Gideon's calling. Hey, uncle. We'll answer in just a second. And just the first day we met all of our peers, I think. We also met our professor. We bought our books and our scrubs, and she's already on her way to reaching level 2 of the vet skill and research and debate. So yeah, I mean, her family's calling her in the middle of school and stuff. But again, maybe it should be strict, but maybe it's not as strict. I don't know. So it looked like people should be, you know, coming in here to do their work, you know, as they take maybe like a mental break or use the bathroom or go eat or something like that, we should be good. Sis, can you finish this treat, please? Okay, I think she can't even finish it anymore. This item is already being made. Resume or scrap. Yeah, like I can't even resume it. I just have to scrap it. Like, girl, you gotta stop messing up in the middle of your day. Oh, she is really hungry. Did this lady go and work? No, she's still T-posing. Okay, well, that's great. I mean, I tried to get her to come up here. It would be nice. I would love to, you know, get some food or whatnot. Girl, I don't know what's going on with the cafeteria stalls, but I need y'all to do better. Yeah, girl, everybody just doing their own thing. They're all just having a time, and I don't know. I wanted to be more structured, interested in seeing what you guys think or like tips and tricks you think we could do. I know you're gonna say we can put them all in a club or a group, but I can't really run a club while we're running a small business. So technically this business is open. This lady is just standing here. She's not really doing anything. Baby Derrick is doing his part by teaching okay, why are you smoking? Y'all got him stressed, please. Why is he smoking in the school? He don't like cigarettes. He only likes clean things. If this doesn't tell you exactly how this whole summer program is gonna go, I don't know what it is. But like I said, I'm interested to hear if you guys have tips or tricks or anything to try to make this go a little bit smoother. As of right now, it's working. Is it perfect? No. But we're going to continue on this little journey. Like I said, we're already pretty much about to move into that second quarter of doing things and different things like that. It just gave us an outline of things we need to do as we continue. But thank you guys so freaking much for tuning into this video. I truly, truly appreciate it. I can't wait to hear your thoughts and everything that's going on. I know there was a lot of talking and introduction and explaining, but that's how first episodes go. I promise the next episode we'll be getting into the gameplay, and I just can't wait to see like what you guys have in store. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next one. Remember to stay beautiful, stay lovely, stay in the house, and have a grand day. Bye guys.